so. Throughout the ages, people have used tangible concepts to try to explain this Trinity. One is to equate it to water, which can be like steam, liquid, or solid. Another is to take a circle and divide it into 3 equal parts. The egg has been used because it has a shell, a yolk, and a white. But none of these actually portrays the concept correctly. And in fact, if you use those, they will result in heresy. So, is there no proper analogy? Has God left us with a concept in Scripture, but no way to rightly contemplate it or explain it? Interestingly, a concept has been provided, and it is visible everywhere you look. It is beautifully explained by Dr. Nathan Wood in the book, The Secret of the Universe. I cited this in a sermon from Numbers chapter 6 that was over a year ago, so I know you've forgotten and you can pay attention, okay? It is useful and it is proper to cite it again here. He explains that the universe is made of a trinity of space, time, and matter. Further, each of these is a trinity itself. Space is comprised of length, breadth, and height. Time is expressed in past, present, and future. And matter consists in energy, in motion, producing phenomena. The universe itself is a trinity of trinities. But more, we can equate space with the Father, which is unseen and yet omnipresent. Matter with the Son, he's visible, tangible, and understandable. And time with the Spirit, which is unseen, and yet it is a medium in which we move and gain understanding. From that, Dr. Wood further defines a trinity using time as his primary example. He breaks it down into an understandable concept. After doing this, he changes only 4 words and thereby accurately explains the mystery of the Trinity as is revealed in Scripture. These are his words for the next page and a half or so. The future is the source. The future is unseen, unknown, except as it continually embodies itself and makes itself visible in the present. The present is what we see and hear and know. It is ceaselessly embodying the future, day by day, hour by hour, moment by moment. It is perpetually revealing the future hitherto invisible. The future is logically first, but not chronologically. For the present exists as long as time exists, and it was in the absolute beginning of time. The present has existed as long as time has existed. Time acts through and in the present. It makes itself visible only in the present. The future acts and reveals itself through the present. It is through the present that the future enters into union with human life. Time and humanity meet and unite in the present. It is in the present that the future becomes a part of human life, and so is born and lives and dies in human life. The past, in turn, comes from the present. We cannot say that it embodies the present. On the contrary, time, in issuing from the present into the past, becomes invisible once again. The past does not embody the present. Rather, it proceeds silently, endlessly, invisibly from it. But the present is not the source of the past, which proceeds from it. The future is the source of both the present and the past. The past issues in endless, invisible procession from the present, but back of that, from the future, out of which the present comes. The past issues, it proceeds from the future through the present. The present, therefore, comes out from the invisible future. The present perpetually and ever newly embodies the future, invisible, audible, livable form, and returns again into invisible time in the past. The past acts invisibly. It continually influences us with regard to the present. It casts light on the present. That is its great function. It helps us to live in the present, which we know, and with reference to the future, which we expect to see.